Okay. Hi guys, Mark Naven here, and I'm joined by Tom Wilson. So Tom, we're talking a little bit about your new business that you've just started. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, I suppose new. I mean, we first started thinking about it 2 years ago or so, and been going for about a year now. But the business is essentially in marketing. But the reason that I'm doing it, I suppose, is because I came across a lot of people working in a professional services firm, especially their clients, that were just getting no value from their marketing. So where we sort of came into the picture was working out why and what value meant to businesses. So holistically, we just look at marketing as a whole. We do website design for people, business cards, logos, all the way through to lead generation, social media management. And if we can't do it, we can always connect someone who can.
Right, so fairly inclusive for that, because a lot of business owners are chasing that sort of online presence and trying to build that profile and to get market that way, because we all know that it's getting to be something that's crucial. Really, it's the way that there's no point advertising in the magazine or on the radio so much anymore.
Well, depending on the business, though, I think and so we'll often go into businesses where they go, I need to do this, I need to do digital, I need to put an advertisement out this way on this platform, and you go, hang on, actually, no, you don't. That's not going to work for you. So we'll save you the money. And honestly, we've turned away clients before because they said this is what we want to do, and we say we will only do it if we think it's going to get you results and turn you into a raving fan for us.
Fantastic. Because at the end of the day, that word of mouth is and a referral. Well, not a referral, but doing a good job for someone. The word spreads, right?
Yeah, that's the best advertising you can do, really, and just being authentic. We tell all of our clients to do that. If they're going to put an advertisement out there, make it real, make it success stories about their clients, get their clients on camera. People want to know that you're doing a good job and why you're doing that good job.
Yep, fantastic. So you've just left full-time employment to really pursue this and give it a red hot go. You're already doing quite well with it, so it's just that next step,
That's it, yeah. Absolutely.
So what's the best way, or what are you looking for at the moment to continue to grow your business? How can people maybe help you grow your business?
Yeah, well, to be as specific as possible about it, I guess it's people who are just questioning what they're getting out of their marketing for their business. So they're going, well, I'm already doing something, but am I getting value out of that? And often we can come in and go, well, let's actually fully analyze it with a bit of a health check and find out really if they are getting value out of it, and sort of demystifying the whole process. It's a little bit like IT in a business, where people have their IT department, but like people have their marketing department. They go, I don't know what they're doing. Hopefully they're bringing in work. I don't even know if they are, really. Or hopefully our systems keep
leave
running.
them to their own devices.
Exactly. So we sort of come in and just go, okay, let's analyze it and go, are you? And would we recommend the current things you are doing? And if you're not doing it, well, we'd recommend you do these sorts of things. And if they want us to help them with that, we definitely can. But a lot of the time we refer someone in who's an expert in the very particular need that they have. So in terms of the particular kind of people we're looking for, a lot of the time it's those businesses that are gearing up to sell in the next 5-10 years that have relied on their own personal reputation for a brand and for work in the past, but suddenly they want to sell it, so they need to get their brand to have a value, not just their person sort of thing. So that's a good example, but really anyone who's also just sort of looking at what else they could be getting out of their marketing. We just do health checks a lot of the time, and half the time that results into
new business.
Into new business. Half the time we just say a lot of the time.
Massive value for a lot of businesses out there to have that assessment, to see if they can be doing something better or if they're wasting money in a particular area. So that's huge. So what are your sort of goals with the business? Whether that's over the next 3 months or a year or 5 years, what are you hoping to achieve?
Well, I think my goal, like a lot of other people's, is two things: is time and money. I don't just want one or the other. And then there's obviously purpose. I want to build something I'm really proud of and help a lot of people at the same time. I love helping people as just it's a bit selfish. It gives me joy doing that, really. But then over time, I'd like to build the business up to a point where it itself is a bit self-sustaining. And like most people want out of their business, it sort of runs itself. And I can be off helping the people that I really want to be involved in. and helping some good causes too, and spending the time, in my 30s, I'm 24 now.
Have you got an idea of what some of those good causes are that you're interested in?
Yeah, well, I think there's a lot out there. What I really like, and we've just aligned with a charity, for example, that's doing this to do some pro bono work for them, is where people get out there and use their own hands to help people, rather than sort of having a big conglomerate there and going, oh, we don't really, well, you don't really know where the money goes, things like that. So we've aligned with one where there's these dudes. I love it because there's these guys that fly out in the oldest planes from like 1920. They got these old Rolls-Royce engines, and then they fly out to remote PNG communities and supply medicines that help reduce the infant mortality rate and things like that. And they're just a couple of doctors who literally come back to Australia, work on locum, earn some money, spend it all on materials to help people overseas. I love that kind of thing.
What a fantastic sort of thing to be part of and to try and help. And that's awesome.
It's very genuine. So.
Yeah, fantastic. I'll probably ask you more about that later on anyway.
Yeah, sure.
And just to wrap it all up, my last question, which I've only just started asking people, is tell us something that other people might not know about you, and from not so much from a business point of view, maybe it's a hobby or something you're super interested in at the moment. Tell us something that we don't know about Tom.
Well, I think there's two things. I mean, digital marketing is traditionally something you imagine someone sitting behind a computer screen in a dark room and working like a nerd sort of all day. And I am like that. I've always been a gamer and things like that.
Yeah.
But I think the other side of me that people don't so much see is I love to get outdoors. I recently got my gliders pilot's license.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Just earned that, which is a big milestone. I love hiking.
So can you glide by yourself now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
So a little bit dodgy landings. I was getting a couple of kangaroos the first time I was doing my solo flights.
That's the most important part, is the landing.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't get another chance. There's no engine. You can't just lift off.
Good point. Yeah.
That's it. So when you kind of come down and there's a couple of kangaroos there, as there are at twilight at the end of the day, then you kind of got to just jump them and get back down. So I love doing that. I love water skiing, snow skiing, hiking into the Tasmanian Overland Trail last year and all that sort of thing. So, you'd imagine I do spend a lot of time behind the computer. I love following all these niche communities about SEO and all that sort of really technical search.
But that's got that two sides going, polar opposites almost.
Yeah, that's it. But it's like after a while it becomes too much and I just have to get outside and expend a bit of energy and just do something. So that's probably a side most people don't really see.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much, Tom, and hopefully that's helped a lot of people understand more about what you do. And we'll catch you on the next video.
Too easy. Thanks very much, Mark. Really appreciate it. Cheers.
See you guys.
See you later.